Hey, folks, welcome to another episode of Cutter One. I'm your host, J, your resident troublemaker, and your resident culture warrior. I hope you're all doing well as we slowly inch into the weekend. It is Friday. Thank whatever gods may be. All right, folks. So, as you know, I try to save the good stuff for like later in the day and don't mind my phone. Um, So this is kind of a cool story. If you're like me and you like to collect certain things, this one might sort of pique your interest. So let's get right to it. And this is coming to us from Rolling Stone magazine. It says new illustrated edition of The Hobbit to feature artwork from J.R.R. Tolkien. Beloved fantasy novel will be republished with more than 50 unearthed images. HarperCollins will publish a new illustrated edition of The Hobbit for the first time since the fantasy novel's original publication in 1937. It will feature a gallery of 50 paintings, maps, and drawings by J.R.R. Tolkien himself. Quote, since it was first published in 1937, J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit has become a timeless classic, enchanting generations of readers around the world, unquote, Jennifer Hart, senior vice president and associate publisher, said in a statement. Quote, Tolkien famously not only wrote the story, he illustrated it as well, and the 13 charming paintings and black and white illustrations he produced are as well known as the story of Bilbo and his quest to reach the mountain lair of Smaug the dragon. But this is only a part of the story, unquote. She added, now, in this new edition, readers will at last be able to enjoy the full panoply of J.R.R. Tolkien's paintings, drawings, maps, and designs that richly capture the enchanted world of Bilbo Baggins. And you have a little bit like sneak peek there. I'll let you guys pause the video there. Anyway, it says the new edition will include a foreword by Christopher Tolkien, which details the author's original home manuscript version of the story. The tale, quote, the tale of the little hobbit on a big adventure was first read by the professor to his children as part of their winter reads using his home manuscript of the story, Hart noted. Leading Tolkien scholars Wayne G. Hammond, stop moving. Wayne G. Hammond and Christina Scull add that in this home manuscript, Tolkien would have been free to illustrate his story using any medium he wanted colored pencil, chalk, crayon, ink, and washes, a far cry from the restriction imposed by the publisher on the illustrations printed in the published book. Okay, and then you see a little bit something. Another, I'm assuming, sneak peek of what's going to be in the new book. The Hobbit was originally written by Tolkien for his children and later published on September 21st, 1937. It featured several black and white drawings and 2 maps created by the author. But when it was reprinted shortly after, 5 color plates were added. The Hobbit, illustrated by the author, will be released on September 19th, 2023. The book is available for pre-order here, and they give the link. All right, so there you have it, folks. On September 19th of 2023, you will be able to get a new version for the first time since the original editions were published, a new version of The Hobbit, which will include up to 50 pieces of artwork created by the professor himself. So I think that that's kind of cool. I may actually go out and get this one, even though I have a copy of The Hobbit back here. I may go out and get this one just for the additional artwork of Tolkien's stuff. But that's just me. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you guys. We get some good news coming out of the media, so I thought that would be cool. And I'm looking forward to see. Oh, you guys gonna get it? Let me know if you guys are going to get that one. If you're interested in getting that one. I know some of you guys probably are, because I could tell by the way some of you guys thought. Like, some of you guys are like real quick. You're like, no, Cutter, you got that information wrong. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, you're right. Shit, didn't even realize it. So I know, some of you guys are like gonna be like, yeah, we got a new version of this book coming out, and it's not like some just like crap version, like, oh, they changed the cover. It's like, no, this is like gonna have additional artwork of his that apparently has not been seen before. It's unearthed artwork of his. So that ought to be cool. I know some of you guys are probably going to be interested in getting that. Like I said, I'm probably going to do it as well. Um, so yeah, some good news coming out for Tolkien fans. That was kind of cool. All right, so in addition to that, and yes, I am just trying to fill some time here because if the video is too short, then YouTube just doesn't recognize it as being worth anything. So I'm sort of gonna I'm filling in a little bit of time here. Um, there will be a live stream tomorrow at 6 p.m. So if you're watching this on Friday, know that I live stream every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And the more the merrier. Like, I will talk to chat, while we're streaming. We generally will look at, I try to like use part of my time with the platform here to highlight other creators like on YouTube, whether they be musicians or other artists who have done Tolkien inspired work, but who have done it right. And it's sort of like my ongoing thing of, you don't need to be $1 billion company to honor Professor Tolkien's work and to be inspired by Professor Tolkien's work. And it seems to me that the $1 billion company is the one that's not actually honoring his work with their adaptations. It's the fans and the small folk, to borrow the phrase, here on YouTube, who just like are inspired to record a song or record poetry or make a video by Tolkien's work. And so I like to share their voices as well and use my platform to uplift others, right? I'm not one of these like YouTube creators that's like all about me. Now, yes, I like doing what I do and I like interacting with you guys, but at the same time, I also want to pull other people up. You know what I mean? I wish more people in the YouTube space, particularly in the Tolkien YouTube and fantasy YouTube space, were like that. There's some out there, and but it seems like unfortunately, like a lot of things, it's very cutthroat. But I digress. I don't want to get into that conversation right now. But anyway, so yeah, the live streams are every Saturday at 6 p.m. We usually live stream for about an hour and a half. Depends on what we got going on and how lively the conversations are. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out on Saturday at 6 p.m. This will be the second of our monthly trivia contests, and I usually will award a prize for whoever the winner of it is. Usually the way it'll work is I'll put out a question at some point during the live stream, maybe very beginning of the live stream, maybe in the middle of the live stream, maybe towards the end of the live stream, but I will put out a question, right? And the question can have multiple parts to it. So I will usually put out a question for the chat to answer, and you don't answer it in the chat. Usually what I'll tell people is email it to me, and the first person to email me the correct answer, and I give my email address out, so this way everybody has a fair shot. And I'll usually say what you should put on as the subject line, and then whoever's the first person to email me with the correct answer, I will either, if I start it early on in the live stream, I'll announce who the winner is during the live stream. If not, I usually post it right after, once I've allowed people time to try to answer it and get to me, and shoot me the email. So yeah, it'll either be right after or during the live stream that I announce who's the winner. And usually I'll give something away. I do 3D printing. I believe our first winner was Diane. And she won. I had done a 3D printed bust. It's kind of weird to see, but it's kind of, there's some, you could see one back here, right there. Yeah, there you go. Diane won one of those. It's a 3D printed bust of Ian McKellen as Gandalf. and it looks like, I mean, I believe in the community tab that I have a picture of it. Diane won that, and she won the trivia contest, and I mailed it out to her, and she got it, and she is now the proud owner of it. Now, I'm not saying, you know, anything, but I did look around on the internet, and I found the same 3D printed busts for sale on a couple of sites, and people are charging anywhere from $50 to $100 for them. Me, I'm just like, hey, I like doing 3D printing. I'll make you one and offer it up as a prize, and if you want it, great. And so Diane has one. And so this coming Saturday will be the second time we do the monthly trivia. So I've already got a question in mind, and I've already got a prize in mind. But I will announce that. Well, you guys are seeing this on Friday, so I probably would have already posted in the community section by the time you see this. So if I already have, go check it out. You can see what this week's prize is. And if I haven't yet, then just periodically check back, and then you'll see it, because I'll post a picture and say, all right, this is what the prize is going to be for tomorrow. All right, so I think that's going to do it. Yes, I've now crossed the threshold so that now YouTube will actually recognize this as a video that people should see. Again, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Are you going to go out and get the new version of The Hobbit with the 50 unearthed images that Tolkien had created put back into the book? And it's got the foreword from Christopher, his son. So, like I said, I'm probably going to go out and get it. Let me know if you guys are going to go out and get it too. All right, and that's going to do it for this one. I think that's going to do it for the videos for today. So, as always, like I said, join us over on Discord. Link will be in the description below. Check out the merch store. Link will be in the description below. Remember to head over to the community tab. I will post any sort of updates about merch or about the upcoming live streams, trivia question, prize for the trivia question. I'm not going to post a question. And don't forget to check out the live stream on Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so adjust accordingly for wherever you are. But it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. All right, folks, remember, as always, if you like the video, like the video. If you want to share the video, by all means, get it out there, get it seen. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. If you have not subscribed yet, I would hope that you would consider subscribing to the channel and joining the army of beautiful badasses as we hold the line defending the professor and his works from the mainstream media. If you are a returning subscriber, as always, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. That's going to do it for today, but there will be more, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, and I'll definitely see you on the live stream tomorrow evening. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Remember to be good, be safe, be awesome. But now that we're in the weekend, remember to stay more dorkish. Peace.